And see if they can hold off the aggression of LMQ, a team that wants to go into each game with a pedal to the metal.
Yeah, the timer will start appearing right now.
First time it does not work. We're on to the Rift. The fans are ready to back up their favorite teams here.
Timer.
See, the Cassidy and Mid will remember that pick. Our featured matchup, Doublelift and Vasily. It'd be great to get a standard lane between those two. It would be very dangerous for a Jinx, though.
Yeah, also critical to note that the winner of this game goes into a tie with Dignitas for first place. So a constant battle for that. There's really this 5-team race for first emerging.
The link is just YouTube.
Such a
Go to YouTube and type in LCS.
Dang.
CLG also has.
Damn, those fucking CLG
fans. How about 21% more of the vote?
Yeah.
Oh, it's changing. Updated on the fly. Keep it coming in.
Some very interesting level ones we've actually been seeing lately. Because most North American teams in prior weeks had been grouping as 5 and running in for deep wards almost immediately, and then using the knowledge of that quarter of the jungle to try and plan their level 1. And they'd often kind of steal one enemy buff, take one of their own buffs, and trade 2 for 2. Yet lately, I've been seeing more of these defensive formations, especially when I was watching the OGN games, where the teams will place as many wards as possible during the defensive line strategy, and then group around 1 minute and 40 seconds for a late invade. It actually creates substantially more guesswork because you don't actually know where the lane swap is going to be.
You go to youtube.com,
2v0
type
or
in
2v2,
LCS,
you don't know.
first link.
And the invading, it allows you to take some risks. I've seen teams go in 3 invade without a smite, steal a blue buff, get a 3 buff for 1 buff start. A lot of risk involved.
Sync up the time of the LCS.
High risk, high reward. Usually pay off if you can get everything to work the way you want it. But you got to remember, nothing in League of Legends is free. You're usually away from experience, blowing a summoner spell or this just to get something. We'll see if the teams can make it out. It looks like these will be relatively free on each side.
LMQ did the late invade, but they took their jungler with them, so
LMQ did a very
we're just going to
school
see
late invade.
The standard North American 2v0 lane. trade the buffs, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Tweaked it a little bit and invaded with 3 since they would have had the advantage anyway. Not brought their smite, had No Name solo his own blue buff, and gotten a 3-for-0 buff start. That actually.
Oh wow, nice. CLG with the auto push right off. Right off the bat.
Our featured matchup, like we said, is the ADs, but on Dexter and No Name, how much this affects them as a jungler?
Oh
right
shit!
The early back and forth of the jungling and dragon aggression.
What are they gonna do about it?
But does this hurt No Name or Dexter? Is more like having to share farm in the jungle, not being in the lanes.
Come on!
Look at that. Moore's really.
You can TP and play with them.
Oh, rhythm! Look at the rhythm. Not getting hit by this dragon whatsoever.
No Name took damage. Start over. Let it heal.
Yeah, they get a good instead
of
a
great. The end there.
Look at that.
That was bad.
Dragon at 2s and 1s, and he still has enough HP to get back into the jungle and continue soaking up experience.
The exact timer for CLG, though. So they will know when to contest that. It doesn't actually have too big of an impact as of yet because no one's able to shop to take advantage of that gold. Dragon doesn't give global experience
you can't
anymore.
shut down the...
so it's very much just what LMQ does because they have their AD carry support bottom lane. That move will become more valuable next patch, actually, when the early game Dragon Gold increases. But not today.
That's true. You see a lot of teams are able to kind of fluff that off.
I would have fucking hard push mid as Ori, and then
as many 2vs none.
Slammed the dragon. And just killed them,
CLG is
won the
going to
game.
start claiming the other side of what they're making their jungle right now. And you can see playing very safely as they come away from that. Back
I
to their
think
own
it's
side.
really
5.4,
really
4.9,
silly that CLG
so just that early dragon gold
did that.
Was giving everybody something to win a lane with. No CS though.
Yeah, there's a few things we need to be able to track when we see these 2v0s happening. It's obviously mid laners, because it used to be when you'd have lane swaps, mid laners would get these isolated matchups.
Right.
Lane's having such a hard time
now because of the increased roaming capabilities, and mid laners have to play much more passive. So Xiao is playing incredibly aggressive pre-6 on Caston right now and getting away with it. The other thing I want to track is the gold of the junglers at this point, because especially
this is so dangerous for Sir.
Last week, when Meteos was taking all of the jungle farm while they were 2-manning the jungle, because the first jungler to their big jungle item, whether it be Spirit of the Ancient Golem or the Elder Lizard, is really big as far as power spikes go.
You're going to have to flash.
Oh, Dexter could Q over the wall. He's going to have to flash it as he sees the hook just come out of the brush. Moore took an early step there. Very good aggression. They've blown the flash onto Dexter, which will leave a little bit of pressure in some lanes,
Dexter
but this
jungle.
allows LMQ to really
LMQ is rotating way better than CLG is right now.
Yeah, so that should delay Dexter's gold a little bit. He's pretty much dead even with No Name in gold right now, but he was sent back to base.
Huh. I think he's farming pretty good.
Farming. Keeping it up.
He hasn't missed any CS,
there you go.
really.
All right, so 36-39 in that mid lane. All the consumables for Xiao. You knew he was going to be having some gank pressure, but like you said, they're almost not getting the gank pressure anymore.
Do you notice?
Really, for everybody to soak up the experience.
More is,
I don't think we've actually seen
like
Dexter or No Name or
duo jungling
give that CS experience.
And more is like with his team, whereas Afro is just sitting in lane,
like
AFK.
LMQ was using a little bit more in the jungle as a support.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting in lane with Vasily or helping out.
I don't like what Afro's doing right now. I feel like it's useless.
Just redistributing their jungle gold a little bit. No Name's
the thing is, Seraph isn't really even getting anything.
Get a little bit more.
Seems to work out. Kobe and Freak were talking about a little bit earlier that since all this roaming happens,
nice, good stop on the recall. Seraph just stopped the recall on Jarvan.
Very low as the game gets to level 6.
That was really important, actually.
Changing everything about the fights. Right now, CLG actually going hard on the top turret.
Yeah.
This is usually what we used to see with Jinx.
This is a good rotation.
We're going to be doing that just before that mark 7.
Why did they stop hitting the turret?
Completely off the turrets.
Why did they stop hitting the turret?
Break a lot of rules. She just attacks turrets so damn fast.
Oh, it fucking ran that turret
down.
They
can take that turret down early if they want. And Seraph has done enough in that lane, and it has not been pushing against him, that this could very well be.
Oh, okay, they got a low.
COD takes down this turret.
That's fine.
Destroy as much experience as CLG kind of starts to set things in stone. As we said, they had that dragon ward before, so they know the next time dragon's coming up, this will allow double relief or pressure relieved in the top lane that he has to make. We'll start to get a roam from those guys and maybe see the matchup in the bottom lane. Actually, see Vasily and Moore start going top now. So
around 9 minutes will be when that dragon comes up. And it is interesting that LMQ has decided to do the lane swap now, sending Caitlyn up.
That was really good, actually,
that may end up making them forfeit the dragon. It depends how quickly they shove that in. Basically,
where's
CLG,
the gold
instead of sending Seraph up there or keeping Doublelift up there.
Oh, it's coming from the turret.
Just to concede that turret. And maybe try their own push down the bottom. CLG always wants to keep a turret dead.
See, I'm like
maybe they're trying to get a head start on this bottom turret by sending down Afro and Doublelift.
Glitter lances that one more. This is going to be a perfect line for Doublelift to just start soaking up. He's more than happy.
Look at Ackerman CS. He's doing
Dexter
really well.
is also making presence in the bottom lane, seeing if they can't get rid of some summoners or ults. He's just going to hang back for now and go ahead and farm out.
Okay, so
No Name knows Dragon's coming up. Everybody seems to be setting up for this. 1 minute left onto that as Seraph returns to the top lane for himself. Got to remember, last time Seraph was on Jax, and he had 2 kills that game, but they still weren't able to pull it about. His play has definitely seemed to be a little more solid, as we see Vasily just kind of clocking him out of lane there, trying to soak up. 7-4. He's playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, poor top laners in this game. With such an extended 2v0, they have not been able to get farm up until this point. And Caitlyn is
being gone is
one of the best at harassing while you're under the turret without taking turret harass.
Misplay by Moore.
Ooh!
Kind of a tell aggression. You see No Name waltzing in as well. Very slow gank. No boots on No Name. Just trying to get in for this first
Okay,
bit
so
of pressure
I didn't actually understand what
CLG
happened, but CLG rammed the turret faster.
Yeah, and honestly, the exacting timers don't seem
Then
too great on Dragon.
Oh, Dexter from the backside. Doesn't have his ulti.
That was pretty good.
Level 5's only Doublelift level 6, but you can see they completely out-level any 3 they were just looking
If Seraph was able to hold that turret, it would have been really good.
Who would want to be involved?
Maybe at least for another wave.
Level 6 here.
Oh, what the hell? Is it YouTube stream teleported?
Level 6. This Dragon could be a massive engagement. Teams are really actually geared up for taking this right now. CLG doesn't have the vision control, so they might not
Ackerman's level 4, Seraph's level 6. They can fight this.
Oh, LMQ.
Walking
forward to the bottom lane.
This is
really
bad.
Not grabbing any
CLG's giving up every dragon. I don't think
just
this is
map
good.
Control in this.
Even if they can equalize the gold a little bit.
Even with, we saw Vasily in the top lane just a few seconds ago. They timed that perfectly. Haven't bounced
Seraph
down
is level
bottom.
6, dude.
Yeah.
12.6, 3.8.
Oh.
Aggro with Vasily looking dangerous here. Great grab onto Doublelift to thwart the DPS.
If Afro black shielded before he got hooked,
good harass by CLG, but still no kill. I'm very surprised that CLG didn't prepare better for that dragon.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
are normally a team that thinks so far into the future as far as game plans are concerned. And they put down the level 2 ward, or sorry, the 2-minute ward at the Dragon to get the exact timer on it. Yet they did not prepare Vision beforehand. They had Dexter go back to base, and he was actually at rates when he needed to be prepping for that Vision control. Just not good planning there by CLG and letting LMQ have that early Dragon.
They definitely had everything in position.
No.
Double lift came down well before.
I don't think Afro's level 6 really matters.
In the right spot.
I could be
See
wrong,
if we can
though.
do it this time.
So badly. They know Moore is really weak. They just want to kill him.
Continue to snowball this lane for double lift. Assault battery into fall breaker, and it goes over to Afro move. That's still not the best, but they get that kill.
Yeah, very smart target selection there.
Quite honestly, this game is going really fast.
Level 4 and that Dexter, with his level 6 gank, burning everything would be a guaranteed kill, but more importantly, getting their objective back.
I guess CLG doesn't care about dragons.
So therefore, Dexter needed to make
I don't know what's going on.
Where does
LCS has evolved so much.
The pressure. Where are they going to lay it on this time? Double lift will get back here. We see him pick
Honestly,
up
just
a few things.
CLG is playing totally different than all the other LCS teams.
Actually, so
and this game is going so different than all the other LCS teams that I don't even know what's happening.
105 Link. No one to mess with in that CS in the mid lane. Those two will stay quite close.
It seems like CLG's losing out on things that they shouldn't, but in turn it just they equalize because the pressure is different.
Low score lines recently.
Oh,
and
Link's
he blows the flash and then Cataclysm.
Oh my god!
Actually places the ball.
Oh my god! Xiaowei Xiao's retarded.
Away from himself.
That is
very
retarded.
Hard to do.
And Xiaowei Xiao went rather far in that one. It was a 1-for-0, and he really wanted to make sure he got one kill back. But he ends up giving 2 to Dexter, and Avai, who was ahead,
rotations are really good. What the hell?
3 times better than Avai, who was behind. It is just so important for her to have that lead. The 2 kills on a Dexter is scary.
And there's the pressure right from Chronologic Gaming to the mid lane now as LMQ tried to make a move. CLG bites back immediately.
Yeah, and as you said, Riv, check out the shockwave from Link, because obviously he flashes the EQ.
Okay, let's see what happens here. I felt like Link could have lived.
After the flash. The damage didn't necessarily land, but then this is the biggest thing. He ults him as the Vault Breaker hit Dexter.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was just a huge burst of damage while the turret was hitting.
Did Double Lift fail to heal Link?
To try and guarantee the kill and cast him because they were already committed. That's the way LMQ plays.
I feel like Double Lift failed to heal Link.
A super save from Dexter. That would have put No Name right in range for that last auto attack, actually. Still playing a little bit of vision game here. The ward battle to win the all-out war. And it looks like it's going to be 1-for-1 in this ward battle.
Yeah, CLG, especially with Double Lift farming.
Double Lift has Bloodthirster already. Holy shit.
They know how little damage LMQ's generally doing with their team.
Where would I position right now?
A lot of levels actually now.
I would just send 5 mid, or 4 mid, and then
Ackerman's gonna need a
Seraph
lot
split.
of ability power before he can become effective.
I'd have Seraph split bottom.
He needs to hit about 4 big 80 carry items before he can take down Seraph in the front
I would
line.
start. You're against Kassadin, so I would just ram 5 mid right now. What do they have? They have nothing.
Making moves as well. Getting ready
LMQ is the weakest point right now.
Those up.
They cannot win if you just group 4 mid.
And winning the map as well as
how the
winning
fuck are they gonna win?
Yeah, and even looking at
they
the
have
map,
0 damage.
How LMQ, they're not shy on
Dragon in 2 minutes,
but they're not aggressive with them.
That's true.
Come on,
all
mid.
defensively.
Do it once.
Do
it for me once.
And CLG
Come on.
is just walking and getting rid of
Kassadin.
400 easy gold just for looking past your nose. CLG is going to kind of hover in that area too. They feel like this is an area where they can easily protect without pushing themselves out of a comfort zone. A minute and 30 on to Dragon. It looks like they're going to get here early this time. Kind of set up shop.
Okay, so you can take the Dragon.
Ban the HotShot in the league.
This is the Dragon where
basically
CLG
kick
fights.
my brother in the ass.
Or they just catch LMQ beforehand because Dragon fights actually start well before the actual Dragon spawn.
Nice little trade there. Good call by Dexter. He was still waiting for that Q to come back up. Didn't want anything crazy. We do see No Name, though, to make mention of the Jarvan build. We saw the Golem last game. He throws himself onto that Lizard first for the early damage.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
Still
this.
putting more points into his E than his W, though. Obviously, every Jarvan
Seraph's much weaker than Lulu right now. Holy shit.
I've seen a lot of them max W second, No Name going with a more aggressive tone.
Seraph needs MR really bad.
Probably relying on the Lulu shields, hopefully in a fight.
Like we said, still waiting for Xiaowei Xiao, that man on your screen.
Oh, Double Lift splitting. This is bad. This is really bad.
To be chasing down Double Lift, creating plays for the team. You can already see more and the rest of the team Now they're starting to feel a bit more comfortable about their pressure and they're starting ward.
Well, level 11 is rather important for the Kassadin. Big cooldown
maybe
reductions.
Doublelift has to get to mid in 20 seconds if they want to fight this dragon.
LMQ is maintaining pretty strong control. Getting those early wards down towards the dragon area are quite important. CLG is a little hesitant to actually go with their full vision right now.
See if they can use Dexter. He's been having game back and forth for chronological.
Better timing from CLG.
Really seemed to put him
on
an upward momentum shift in his gameplay. Wait now, perfectly hits the Q, max damage.
Okay,
like
perfect! This is amazing! Good job! Oh my god, CLG's next level, I'm so happy. Okay, all mid. ARAM right now. ARAM.
CLG is in control right now.
ARAM! ARAM! They're gonna get shit! LMQ lost.
GG. They got the dragon timer down right.
Watch this.
Showed up and now
wow!
Very close.
Hit the tower! Hit the tower!
Thank you very much, says CLG. Is
can't do shit!
Seen the Jinx play very much, but you got to remember.
Stop!
Champion on that Triforce.
Oh my god! Just crushed
that dragon, and they've split by 2,000.
Yes. That was good play by CLG.
You didn't hear them talking in the pregame about how a lot of teams are giving LMQ a lot of respect because they're a new team.
LMQ fucked that up. I think they had control and they threw it away.
Oh,
Afro, no!
That's
bad.
Afro trying to do what he can before he goes down.
Oh, that was a bad rocket.
So far, the retribution kill, just about 30 seconds on the clock, so not much can be had after these fights. Great damage. Doublelift getting excited here. Could get another one. The zap hits Ackerman. He's left with a pie in the face, and it could be the catch-up blink on the dissonance. The rest of the team gets it on the backside. Doublelift just out of range. The Wolves kind of hooking him up now. Another dissonance. Now they speed up off the slow. Blink so close, the ball movement.
Oh my god! Doublelift got shit on.
That's a shutdown for him on 2 kills.
That's bad.
And somehow, Ackerman gets out alive.
That was a fight that was so right for CLG, and then ended up actually going wrong.
They just misplayed.
So
Afro got caught. That's bad.
Afro does get cut out without a black shield, which
look at watch.
With him in there, it created.
Oh my god, that rocket was fucking bad. That could have been so good.
But then the target prioritization, and honestly, Ackerman's glitter lances as well as Vasili's positioning carried us back. CLG stops here.
Oh my god,
it's a great fight. As they dive, Ackerman gets 1 glitter lance down, and then somehow in the back, we saw the Ackerman trade. Watch Vasili finish off Doublelift because the glitter lance tagged him.
What?
And then Doublelift was too low and Vasili chased him down. So the split fight and the overchase by CLG ends up equalizing
really fucked
that fight
up there.
And making it not a
Doublelift tried. That was fucking bad. Doublelift misplayed so hard.
Reassess a fight and really come out with almost.
That was mega choke.
When you're given nothing, coming out with something.
He could have ran away easy. He just chose to suicide.
Of CLG, but we can see
and lose the summoner.
How back and forth these fights can go despite that gold lead.
I mean, that's the danger of CLG.
Oh my god, the misplays are real.
Even with the Doublelift resets, not being able to close down on some targets was a little frightening.
Shao getting real big now. Yeah. Everything that they have with Wild Growth shields.
You can't see my timer?
Comes off as well.
Are you kidding me?
DPS in the early part of a fight. He's 2-2-0, not 161. Falling behind, actually, 20 CS.
Oh yeah, Doublelift could have healed Lulu and they would have caught. Oh my god, Doublelift fucking misplayed so hard.
Really losing out on anything.
Oh, that was really bad.
Zanya's next as well. So, Xiao is going to want to be pulling off a lot of very aggressive moves here. Still the Trinity Force build on Dexter, you know, it's a lot of upfront.
They haven't even nerfed heal yet, so yeah. Holy shit.
He's going to be able to have to duel Vasili, and if he reaches a point in the game where Vasili starts beating up on Dexter, all the damage he's sunk into his Vi build could be very dangerous.
This is really what CLG has started to become with this Vi in the jungle, is a shock and awe team. If he can't get in and out quick enough for somebody to die, then they're not far enough ahead to use it. We'll see if it happens right here. In and out, quick enough to get someone to die. Whoa!
No, that rocket!
Silly. Oh,
the rocket!
Oh, very good save by Dexter as he squeezes himself in. Link was there to be a bro as well. And it looks like CLG is still thinking about putting pressure on the turret with one lowly cast.
Choking so hard.
CLG threw the kitchen sink at LMQ right there and still didn't come away with a kill. So Vasili somehow makes it out. Thanks to some sneaky moves by Moore.
Whether he's on the Blanc, Nidalee, or on Kassadin, Xiao always has one person up. One more time on this.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to combo him down before he clicked the Lantern, but... Oh, man. Moore actually threw the Lantern a little bit ahead of where Vasili was, but the Shockwave moved him back to make the click easier. And he just got womboed back and forth in the same team.
I don't think he's going to leave. Nope, tricked you. Xiao still
worrisome.
Staying. Well, at least they pulled this over, but now you have to consider how many resources are being used. Not many, just Dexter. CLG's setting up to guard everything, so just getting him out of the way.
And CLG's pick is on cooldown after they tried that on a Vasily, which means Xiao can do whatever he wants. Sure, Dexter came for him, but he knew he didn't have an ultimate, no closing potential.
Oh, double lift. Double lift score is not indicative of his play.
Houdini of escaping.
He's like 2-5, 4-2 right now.
turrets is CLG. As they've been saying, they want to focus on getting more of the map control in their favor, getting those objectives down. It seems like they're going around the horn pretty good on that so
pretty
far.
well with this Vi build. This is like the solo queue Vi build. I think everybody's played exceptional except for Afro and Doubler showed up pretty small this game.
They were having the proper dragon control, but honestly, Dexter got pretty strong off that mid lane gank.
Seraph just doing okay. Dexter and Link are doing really well this game, in my opinion.
The Shyvana right now from Seraph is rather
And
impressive.
as a team, CLG is performing better.
Next dragon fight is very critical. If CLG can get another nice combo of Shockwave,
I would just ram
I do not think
4 people
to be as lucky as they were
5 people down a lane. Oh, Seraph's build is really bad.
First LMQ play style to
for
go
team fighting. He needs MR
into these fights and not really worry about too much good dissonance damage.
You are fucking a man.
The more of those Link can land, the easier this dragon becomes, especially because LMQ is going to have to funnel towards CLG.
Boy.
That catch, though!
Oh, no, double lift getting caught. The Cataclysm almost zeroes him out, but they don't have enough focus now. He's almost being hidden by Dragon, the rest of his team. Now he's healing up on the Dragon. Almost actually heals the full Xiao damage. Dexter takes a ride over the wall, goes for the long haul.
No! No!
Coming over, Ackerman hits the glitter lance. Afromu, this looks like a sore situation. He goes down. Dragon's getting pissed right now, and he almost gets a kill.
Oh!
Link!
Yes!
Able to come up.
Holy
shield
fuck!
And a attack from Clockwork wind up.
Get out,
on the other side.
Get out. Heal. Go back to the Dragon. Go back to the Dragon.
Dexter and Link, but they spread it out.
Back to the Dragon.
They're going to be back in.
And Riv, we thought the Dig TSM game was going to be the bloodbath. This is the bloodbath.
Give me
that today. Right at the start when Doublelift gets hooked in because of the black shield.
This is good. Doublelift played it really well here. He's doing his best.
Oh
my god, that rocket did so much damage.
So Doublelift can hold him off for a while. Eventually the damage arrives.
That was a little slow on Dexter, in my opinion.
On him multiple times. But then again, we've seen the story before. The cleanup crew, Vasily and Ackerman, they're the ones that are unaffected by the rest of the fight, and they are cleaning up. Then at the very end, Vasily tries to make a monster
flash,
as he often does in solo queue to get him in trouble.
That's seeing a little bit of we know right there.
There's no Q.
Bringing that out of the woodwork.
Okay. With ultimates are up. Blue has ultimate, Dexter has no ultimate, Link has ultimate.
Shockwave up,
here we go.
And Wild are down though. So CLG a little bit weak.
Nice catch by Seraph. Okay.
Perfect on hitting Seraph with that.
Nice hit by Moore. Dexter gets grabbed. Good shockwave. Ooh, Dexter's weak.
Wild growth on the team of CLG. And it looks like CLG's backing off slowly, trying to reassess the fight.
That was a good Zanya's fight.
Shots are coming from LMQ.
That rocket! That rocket was the fucking best. Get shit on. Yes, that fucking rocket.
Real bad right now. That was a great fight for CLG, but these teams are not backing down from either one of us.
Whoa. Alframu going deep.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh, that just happened.
Oh my god.
Despite the chaos as well, that is 100% kill participation for Aframu 24 minutes into this game. He has been involved in everything, but we have to see this fight again. So Shockwave had just
Dexter got caught.
It was so critical that
they lost Dexter, but Dexter, that was really bad because Dexter's like a shitload of damage.
But where was it? Did he already throw it? I've already lost this fight. Anyway.
Oh my god, that rocket was
very well
so
with his
hot.
AoE rockets as the low damage of LMQ
and then Vasily's
funneled in
just
to a
crazy.
And that time Ackerman and Vasily could not play cleanup crew because they did not have enough upfront damage onto them.
What an end to
Damn, the choke is gone.
Everybody trying to regroup now, take a breath, figure out what's going on. LMQ is definitely knowing that they're on the ropes here, even after trying to come out very strong in a fight like that. 15-9 as the kills continue to surmount, and 44,000.
Dexter needs to fucking position better.
to 38
Look at Dexter's items. So Dexter, if Dexter and Double Lift were on opposite teams, Dexter would shit on Double Lift.
Yeah. CLG's grown.
He has insane damage right now. He would like literally two-shot Double Lift. But
fairly similar.
Yeah, if Dexter mispositions, he'll drop like a fly. If I were LMQ, I would focus Dexter every team fight.
Around 18 minutes. That is a far more
Blink. Holy shit! Are you fucking crazy?
To give LMQ an edge in the fight.
That was fucking stupid, Link. What are you doing, dude?
Sanya used up there.
Okay, whatever.
Screen. Won't have that for next fight. Most.
I don't know why, but Zhao randomly used Sanya.
Pressure in the top lane, but CLG walks into a trap.
Double Lift is poised.
This is fucking like brutal. This game. Everybody's like, this is a bloodbath.
Lock it down, Solari.
This is a fucking crazy game.
Already. Not only do they have a black shield to prevent
Holy
CC,
shit.
if any CC does land on a Double Lift,
I think Seraph needs MR. Just a little bit of MR.
We know Link's
I don't know why he
hasn't
built MR yet.
Shockwave is probably going to be
Seraph,
enabling Double Lift.
Build a Negatron cloak, please.
LMQ is committed to diving upon.
Right.
I feel like since the last few fights it went their way so handily.
Enemy team has 2 AP
so
fed.
might have this one in the bag.
And a mediocre AD carry.
Is building the Guardian Angel. He knows that it's going to get dangerous, and they're going to want to dive him quite soon. And
yeah, if Double Lift builds GA, they'll never lose this game.
Not moving unless it's a power play, unless they can all do it together.
Oh, nice Shockwave. Nice
That's just so much HP they cannot deal.
Goodbye, Dragon.
Off their bar.
Oh, nice catch by Dexter.
The dark binding. The alley-oop to lock up more.
Boom.
He's forced to flash, but he takes the death run to the back of the head. Dexter coming in with the rest of the team.
And now LMQ is still pushed off of this turret. CLG doesn't have the Baron buff for the regen, but boy, they are looking for fights.
Oh
my, bringing dark bindings with hands that reach out and grab you in this game. He's hitting everything. And it looks like they're going to be able to get the inhibitor turret with the pressure of having those dark bindings available. Very, very close to taking it down, but they will be back soon, if not to pressure down a Baron fight.
They'll be invincible.
Yeah, the gold lead grows.
I would have bought
their pink ward for as much safety as they can. And it's going from bad to worse for LMQ right here.
Ah, he bought it!
Fearless initiation there by CLG, freely throwing out because they are
that's good.
They're very sure of themselves, and that LMQ can't call them on their aggression right now. So yeah, CLG just went back to base and bought up, got a lot of pink wards, made sure they got those sweepers, and yeah, Baron's the next move.
Dexter really bringing back the vibe for the zero-out initiation. Always guaranteeing.
Dexter got a giant belt. Yeah, it's over. They're fucked.
You guarantee the rest of that push down the mid lane, and LMQ has been kind of searching for answers here, almost in a stranglehold on Counter Logic Gaming's aggression from the get-go. 28 minutes on the game. And you can see CLG bringing out the sweepers now. 3 on the side. They're going to get Baron ready to go.
Yeah. I would set up Baron, and I would look for a pick. That's what I would do if I were CLG.
Dexter would be very free
I would not siege turrets. Actually,
on the LMQ side.
I think there's a potential to throw if you siege turrets. What the hell is Ackerman or Zhao keep doing?
Whoops.
He keeps wasting his Zanyas.
He did get hit by the binding as the Rift Walk was casting, so he was a little afraid
He's choking so hard. What the hell is that?
So he has that down once more. CLG not putting on too much pressure. He can wait for that to come up once more. Ackerman doing what he can across the map, so they have to watch out for that window of teleport to come in as well.
They like
CLG's
throwing it onto the
support just in front of them right now. Double lift, playing a little do-si-do back and forth. The dodge, out, the death sentence, and they are so close to getting the turret. Remember that bottom inhibitor turret's healing back up right now, so they're going to have to work on that
This is a next wave endeavor. I wonder how long Ackerman is going to push up the other lane right now.
Getting the pings.
Not the fastest pusher. CLG wants to force the TP.
Look at this catch.
That
oh my god!
Well.
That was a good catch.
Delivery doesn't just have to be on a cow, and they're going to continue to go. Seraph a little too close, flashes out of that one. Dexter wants back in the Cataclysm, but he thinks twice on that one. No name in the front. One last shot from Double Lift on the rocket range, and he's able to get it. It's now onto the inhibitor turret, Jat. It's forced Ackerman back to the fight, and it looks like it's not going to help out too much either.
Yeah, Ackerman keeps coming around the side.
Out.
He did land enough cross-team glitter lances that CLG has to fall away, so a somewhat successful defense, all things considered, because CLG had a very clean-looking initiation. It was just pretty well dodged out by LMQ.
Ackerman almost losing his life to come back and play defense, but it works out.
CLG sees Ackerman recalling. They're going to take an objective right here for sure.
Actually see him a little behind as you see the engagement in this fight.
I don't know why this
didn't. First off, a great ball breaker just to get in range, and then the catch on of his
enough,
but once again,
You know what happened?
Slippery dude. And it is very hard to
Link ultied, and then Afro's bind is what needed to hit, but
the fact that No Name was the very one
Link knocked him out of Afro's bind.
About a split-second auto attack that CLG put down on him was a great escape for LMQ.
Slowly but surely, CLG wants a bit more.
Holy shit, Afro's rich!
In their pocket. I don't even know if they're really going to be able to go back to base and spend this. Double Lift quickly going for the Banshee's Veil.
Yeah.
Instead of the Guardian Angel, he just wants to continuously be able to stop Xiao. The peel seems good for him. He can stay alive.
It's always an interesting game with Double Lift. I think earlier in his career he would have went full offense, but now he knows he's doing enough damage and is just
supports will never bring that much fantasy points because
safe
CS.
world for Double Lift, what he would love. Right now the focus is on him. Oh, LMQ.
It's not fair.
Different right now. Doesn't look like they want the straight-on fight. They want to see if they can get it positioned from the side.
Oh, good rotation by CLG.
Moving CLG around. CLG's dictating this movement right now, but LMQ really has no way to get into it.
Yeah, CLG actually wanted to cut him off while they were moving towards this bottom turret, but they have a big wave, and that's a deep initiation.
That's a really bad initiation by No Name.
All by himself. That's a wild growth. Nobody can get to the backline of CLG. No Name's just getting deleted for an Afro
rocket.
Vault breaker. Wow, coming in huge, shocking off from Counter Logic Gaming. As it's been told from the get-go, Xiao's going to be forced onto the fountain. Double Lift.
Let me tell you, this game is in a shitstorm.
Yeah, looks like that'll do it. That was a big move by LMQ, but CLG, they womboed right there. They waited it out. They killed the Jarvan front line, knowing no damage was reaching past them. And
really
they
good.
Just went for it. Now,
really good game by CLG this game.
CLG
a few chokes, but other than that, really strong.
It looks like Xiao doing what he can. Double Lift has his eyes on the prize right now. In the jacked up Jinx, the speedy attack machine gun is going to have enough shots. Saracen for the double bite before he goes down. And Counter Logic Gaming in 32 minutes
good job,
takes
guys.
down LMQ.
Yeah, hey, this is how CLG has been playing all year. It's
that's so cute.
Faster than other teams. This one was 32 minutes. Also, Double Lift leads the league in kills. 10 kills in that 32-minute game. Backed up by his support Afro, and this time, probably a better performance by the supporting cast as well. 4-1-16 on Link, some exquisite shockwaves.
Yep.
Dexter breaking out the Vi, and Seraph with the 13 assists as well. Always following up those fights.
Keep an eye on those Double Lift kills. That guy right there, I believe it's 25 more, and he'll be the first to hit 500.
Yeah, 500 in his LCS career. Very experienced
like that on Jinx. Sure, it won't be too soon before he gets it. This guy, Dexter, coming out big. Things were shaky for him. Kind of started.
I feel like Afro could have done more
in the battle of
in the early game.
Spring, he was the guy in the other jungler's face.
Actually, I think that if anyone misplayed the early game, it's probably Afro.
Always.
Big haircut comes out big. LMQ.
I don't know if it was a misplay, but I feel they could have done more in the early game.
Of the week, tied for first place, but that was after a difficult-looking week when they almost lost to EG and lost to Curse. So a lot of questions coming in. They have another tough game against C9 tomorrow.